Okay, we are live here at the Tunnel Turn. It's another beautiful South Florida sunny day.
Birds are out.
Yep, the birds are out, so you may hear a little bit of the birds chirping. Hopefully, no trucks or anything like that.
It's not today.
Uh, but yeah, we're here at the Tunnel Turn. We are live. It is race day.
We love race day, especially race day at Talladega.
Man, it's Talladega race day, the wild card of the playoffs, 100%.
One of my favorite tracks. I swear to God, if I could get there one day, I don't even need to be there for a race. I mean, if I could be there for a race, that's cool too. But I just want to see it because just to see the sheer size and how big it is must be. I mean, mind blowing.
For sure. I mean, we've been to Daytona, so as far as size, it's about the same. But man, it's that little bit bigger, that little bit wider, that little bit crazier.
Just to be there, just for 1 second.
Right? Because I mean, literally, anybody can win at Talladega.
Oh yeah, it's like I mean I know I've called Daytona the Vegas of Las Vegas of racetracks as far as gambling, but Talladega's right up there with it.
Oh yeah.
And I mean in Talladega you are going fast. I think are you faster than Daytona though?
They're about the same. Talladega, since it's that little bit bigger, it can be just that little bit faster.
Okay, that's cool. Yeah, sounds like it. I like fast. I like fast.
Oh yeah, but man, it's gonna be crazy. So how are we gonna get? So let's get to the power ranking. Because how the hell are we gonna do a power ranking on this?
I don't know.
I mean,
last time I did it, all I did was roll dice.
Yeah, we were literally we literally just finished about 5 minutes ago, putting them together.
About 30 seconds ago.
Oh man.
Because it's hard. I'm sitting there finishing it, and then I'm looking back up, and I'm looking, oh my God, you forgot this guy. Yeah. Oh my God, you forgot this guy. But
well, hopefully between the two of us, we'll get.
Yeah, maybe between the two of us, we may cover all.
Get them all covered. So let's see what we got over here. Got my freaking book over here, not even in front of me and ready. What the hell's wrong with me? You want to go?
Do you
first?
Really want me to list it?
No.
Okay.
You can go first.
All
Ladies
right.
first. Number 10. What do you got?
Well, number 10. Well, shit, I got my shit all out of order. Oh, just 1 minute. Okay. Now I gotta wait, I think. Anyway, number 10. See? I'm going with the mullet man. I mean, I know I pick on this guy a lot, but I bet you this guy is like the coolest dude in real life. But anyways, he's led laps at Dega. He's won at Dega. I am going with the Mr. Ricky Reckhouse. Ricky Stenhouse.
Well, man, you must be copying me because I had I had Ricky Stenhouse also at number 10, Ricky Reckhouse. I was gonna say, why not? He's good at these plate tracks and he's good at Dega.
I mean, he's led laps, he's won stages, he's won the race here.
He finished second earlier this year.
Exactly. So what reason would you not want to count him out of this race? This kid is good at Dega. Yeah. And he's insane. Wherever you see a party going on the racetrack, look for Ricky Reckhouse because that's where it's at. Yeah,
he's either going to be up front in the mix for the win, or he's going to end up taking somebody out and maybe himself out. You never know with this guy.
But hey, it's fun to watch.
That's Talladega.
Thank you, Ricky Reckhouse. Right. Anyway, number 9.
Go ahead, number 9.
No, I'm afraid you're going to. Anyway, number 9. This kid could do very well. He almost won last Talladega had he not been pushed out of the way by the actual winner, Ryan Blaney. I think he can be up there again. I'm picking Eric Jones in number 9.
That is a good choice. Well, go ahead.
Well, you said that's a good choice. I just gave you all my stats about him. I think you could. He's second. He was. I think he was top 5 because when he got knocked out.
Yeah, I think.
But he still finished top 5 last Talladega. He was right there.
Yeah,
he had the speed. He had the momentum. He just had a Blaney that knocked the shit out of him.
Right. He was on the wrong end of the old Days of Thunder, bang him up into the wall type of move.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I wrote this. I was going to say something stupid about Days of Thunder, then I was like, I don't know, but obviously you're copying me again.
No, I'm sorry, but that move was classic Days of Thunder.
Yeah, it was. I mean, I was thinking Robert's racing and hit the pace car or whatever, you know.
Just bang him up into the wall.
Exactly.
All right. Well, at number 9, I have the guy last week's winner, Kurt Busch. I mean, coming off of that was a huge win for him last week. I mean, this is home track. I mean, you could just see it in his celebration how much he needed that win. And now he's got nothing to lose. He's locked in. He could just go out there and race and just go for it.
I know. Do
And he's good. He's good at plates.
you remember what I was talking about in the front when we were saying something about? Oh shit! I forgot that guy. I forgot that guy. Going all through these stats. I'm getting up to the front. And I said, "Hey, baby, can I see the playoffs?" Boom! There's Kurt Busch sitting at the top with his nice win, and I'm like, "Duh!"
Hey, that's what happens when we put these together last minute, I guess. But it's all right. He's
But
there. You can't argue.
I'm not gonna argue with it. You covered him. You know he could be there. You know he's good. Never count out a Bush brother at any track.
That's right.
Any track,
And
including this one.
And he's got nothing to lose. He says kick the shit out of him. But yeah, Kurt Busch is going to be up there. Unless shit happens, unless Talladega happens, but Kurt Busch, he's going to be up there. He's going to be racing. He's going to look to put the number one in number one.
Right.
And just gain more playoff points while he can, because he's going to need it. He's going to need all the playoff points he can in the round of 8.
Oh yeah, he wants to get up there. He wants to make a statement,
right,
just like everybody else.
Right, because he had none, so just that win. I think he's got 6 now. That ain't going to cut it.
No, that ain't. So let's call.
All right, so let's keep on going. Number 8, I got Martin Truex Jr. I know I wanted to put him a little bit higher, but he's so hit or miss here, and I don't know. For some reason, it feels like he's going to be on the wrong side of Talladega.
Well, this is one of those guys where I didn't go, oh, I forgot that guy. I left him off totally because I know he's doing good. Don't get me wrong. I know he's doing good. He's always doing good till he gets to Talladega. And then Talladega just kicks him right in the rear, and then he is gone.
All right, but if he can avoid disaster, he'll be in the top 10. That's why I put him in the top 10 at least. Put at number 8. But he needs to avoid that disaster that Talladega can hit him, because then he's going to have to depend on winning the Roval next week, maybe. And that's going to be another wild one next week.
Dale Jr. Talladega. Dale Jr.?
That's not Dale Jr.
Is it Dale Jr.? Is this?
Talladega BR. I don't know what he means by Talladega BR.
I don't know what that means.
But, yeah.
Explain.
All right, well, so while we're waiting, what do you have at number 8?
Well, at number 8, I'm sticking. Well, most of my picks, since we did them kind of fast, I stuck to last race to see who was up there, who was doing good. Then I checked just last few races. And I'm keeping Eric Almirola in my top 8. He was top 5 last Dega. Who would have thought he would have made it to round 2 of the playoffs? He wants to stay in there, and he's got the potential to be up there.
Yeah, I mean, he's 27 points out, but if a couple of these guys have accidents, and there's a lot of them that are real close, and he just gets the top 5, top 10, which, I mean, he's got the last 7 races at Talladega, he's been in the top 10, including a win.
Send me a link, go watch it.
It's not like Almirola's bad. I probably should have put him on my top 10.
Right. And you're the one who touts him more to me than I do you.
You're right. Hey, just like you didn't have Kurt Busch, I didn't have Almirola. So like we said, we're covering him. We're getting him covered.
Exactly. We're covering.
But Almirola, he needs a very good race. He needs a lot of things to go his way or to win. So he can get himself back in line and get in that top 8.
Exactly, because this could be the last round for him.
It could be, and he's not looking good right now.
No, it's not. All right, so number 7. Did you do your number 8?
Yeah, Martin Truex was my number 8.
Number 8. My number 7, Kyle Busch. Here's why. He's hungry. A hungry Kyle Busch is a scary Kyle Busch.
Yeah.
A starving one could be dangerous. I'm telling you. Never count out Kyle Busch at any track. He has won a Dega, He needs a win. He wants a win. He doesn't care about playoffs. He wants a win, and he can get it here.
Hmm. I have him also at number 7. Because like I said, he's got 6 races left, and he wants a win. He needs to win. That's what he's after. That's,
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, accomplish that's pretty much the only thing he's after right now. He's just trying to get over up there, and he's trying to win the race. Because I mean, Kyle Busch not winning a race in the entire season.
I know that's
I
insane.
mean, I still can't believe that we're 6 races away from that. I
I
just
know that it can't happen. I'm telling you, it cannot happen.
no, can't.
It cannot. I just don't. I just do not believe that it will happen.
Right, because the fact of the matter is, he is still Kyle Busch, and
Exactly.
he can still win at any track, anytime.
Oh my God, if he does. Whew. Anyway, so
All
moving
right, so that's
on.
my number 7. So at number 6, I'll go ahead and I'll go with number 6 first.
Go ahead.
I have number 9, Chase Elliott, at number 6. I couldn't quite get him into the top 5, even though I wanted to. I mean, he has one here. Even earlier this year, he was doing really good until he kind of got turned, and he got dated.
Yeah, but he was freaking bad fast.
He was bad fast. That's why I'm. As much as I wanted to put him in the top 5, I just couldn't do it. So he's at number 6.
Well, my number 6, I was. This is what I was stuck on going back and forth because I could always do my 1, 2, 3, and I could do my 10, 9, 8, and I work to the middle. I don't know why I do it. Why that's the way I do it. Who knows?
Whatever works.
It works for me. So I'm sitting here stuck on the number 6, and I'm going through about 4 names. Here's where I landed. And Kurt Busch was in those names, by the way. Joey Logano, because he is bad fast here. He hasn't got the wins for it because it's Talladega, and you know how that works. The finishes don't always show it, but he's always bad fast here.
Hmm.
And he wants to make a statement. He's not Joey Logano if he doesn't want to make a statement. Let me stop pointing. I'm sorry. He's not Joey Logano if he doesn't make a statement. And he wants to be up there, and this kid could potentially win. He could always potentially win. He's one of those kids.
Hmm. That's why I had him over Kyle Busch. I had him in the top 5. I mean, they're in kind of similar spots where they're both hungry for win. They're both going to be going after a win. But Logano's got that Penske power.
Mm-hmm.
And if we remember when they were there earlier this year, what did we see almost the entire race? Penske, 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 bumper to bumper to bumper.
Exactly.
And they were always up in the front.
Exactly.
There's no way we're not going to see that today. And so that's why I have all 3 Penske drivers in my top 10. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Well, piggybacking off your Penske, my top 5, I had Brad Keselowski. So I was right there with you. Close.
Mhm.
I said the same thing. Penske Power, playoff spoiler, Brad Keselowski, possible winner, because you know he could be up there.
Oh, yeah.
Just like you said, 1, 2, 3. That's what's going to happen. That's what you're going to see.
Right. I agree with that, but I'll even add more to it because I have him at number 2. The guy's got 5 wins here. There's only 3 guys with more wins than him in their career at Talladega. And if he wins one more, well, that just ties him for second with Junior and Jeff Gordon. And he's always good there. He was up front, obviously, like we said last week. I mean, he's my dark horse title contender for this season. I've said it before, and I'm gonna keep saying it. Brad Keselowski has a better chance than you think to win this title.
Well, I'm not saying that he's not doesn't have a chance to win this title. I agree. He's got every chance of spoiling it. Denny Hamlin's obviously been dropping off, but Kevin Harvick is just chug a lugging right along.
Not last week.
Still, how much did it really cost him?
Not last time at Talladega.
I think this is a different. This is Talladega now. Talladega. You can't. I don't think you
Well,
can compare it. As much as I'm picking from one Talladega to the next, you can't really compare to one Talladega to the next
talking
because they're
about this
so.
year.
Yeah, I'm talking about this year too. Exactly. But
Penske boys.
I mean, I agree. I have at least 2 of the Penske boys in my top 5.
All right. Well, speaking of Harvick, I have Harvick at number 4. I know you're going to say that's probably too low, but Last week he wasn't so hot. At Talladega, he's just kind of meh, and he's probably just going to play it safe because that's all he really needs to do. Because he's got a big points lead. All he's got to do is just avoid disaster, and he's golden. So we're going to see Harvick. He might be taking our pussy strategy and cruising in the back until the end of the race and squirting out with the top 10 of the race and moving
Yeah,
on.
but you know what? I kept him in number one. Spoiler alert! Just because, for the exact same reasons. All you gotta do is be a pussy and sit in the back, and you're fine. He's so far ahead. He don't gotta worry about all this. Why? I mean, you know, why does he gotta to push the subject, collect more points? He is cruising.
Right, exactly. That's why he's down at number 4 because he's not going to be up
Yeah,
there
but that
today.
doesn't mean if he ain't up there, he's gonna win the race. Because if you got the motor, you know he's gonna be up there. Same
He's
thing.
not going to be up there today. He's going to be hanging out in the back the whole time. Pussy streak.
Yeah, but he could be like 15 cars left on the lap, on the lead lap in the
Right.
last stage, and come
That's what
on,
I'm saying. He'll get a top 10.
if he's there, he'll win.
Yeah.
Don't count him out.
I'll tell you who's winning in a little bit. We're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, you get
All right,
there.
so where do you have Kevin Harvick? You said you had him number 1.
Yeah, exactly. Hello.
Okay, well, so then who do you have number 4?
Number 4, I have. He's always fast. He always good looking. Chase Elliott,
Mm.
and I think he could win here.
I
He
mean,
was bad fast
he
last
could. He
Talladega.
has. I
You
hope he
know,
does.
the finish sucked. We all saw it. We all gasped for it, going, "Oh no, not Chase!" But it happened.
Hmm.
It's a new Talladega. It's a still bad fast Chase, and he's gonna win, or he's gonna go there. He's gonna be up there.
Yeah, he is. 100% he is. Just like our neighbors were there behind us getting in their car.
Right? It happens.
Hey, we're live. That's what it goes. All right, so number 3, I have the other Penske car, Ryan Blaney, the defending winner at this track, both last year's and this year's. You know, and he earlier this year, he was the one that was leading the Penske charge most of the time. I mean, that doesn't mean he's going to be the one leading that charge. He could be the second or third car this time, but he'll be there. He'll, he'll be there. He's going to be fast, and he'll just do whatever he's got to do to cross that line first.
Oh yeah. Like I said, I have all the Penske boys in there too. I put my highest Penske boy. We'll start it this way. Is Ryan Blaney out of the 3.
It's a good call.
I think it's a very.
I mean, he does have 3 wins here.
But the only point I'm trying to make though is Penske's going to be 1, 2, 3, and I think it's just going to be a roll of the dice of which Penske.
I'm sorry, 2 wins here. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Anyways, I think it's just going to be a roll of the dice of which Penske boy is up front.
Yeah, that's the
That's
thing.
that's what I'm saying.
Whichever one gets to the front first, they're just going to stay in line, however
Exactly.
it goes. I mean,
They're just gonna line up.
every
Exactly.
restart, they're going to make sure to get lined up. Whoever ends up being out front is going to be in front at the time. Now, at the end of the race,
Yeah, the question is who's gonna.
At the end of the race, things will change. They're not just going to stay right behind their teammate because it's their teammate. Keselowski, Blaney, Logano, all these guys, they want to win.
Says he's gonna jump over on my couches with Burn the Perfect Wings. Ask those people behind you to further.
Yeah, that's the crew behind us.
There you go.
The tunnel turn crew. I mean, we will say this: the car sound at the beginning of our videos, it came from their car.
Yeah, it came
they
from
have
their
a
car.
They have a Camaro, and they started up for us and revved it for us, and that's where that sound came from.
Yeah,
So
we'll forgive them.
I guess they're kind of our crew, right?
Sort of, yeah.
Oh man! All right, so
But anyways, I jumped over. We were in top 3. You were talking about whom again?
Ryan Blaney and the Penske boys, and there was just going to be 1, 2, 3. Who wins?
Right.
We'll see. They're all 3 aggressive drivers.
Well, who's your number 1?
My number 1 is Denny Hamlin. I mean, he's won the Daytona 500 this year. He's always up there in the big races. Even at at Talladega, he's going to be up there. I guess it's starting to drizzle a little bit.
It's starting to rain a little
It's
bit.
South
That's
Florida. It'll
all.
pass in a second.
Yeah,
Actually,
just give it a sec. I
I
think it's
think
over now.
it's stopping already. Surprise little showers. Welcome to Florida. All right. So where were we? That's right. My number one, Denny Hamlin.
Yeah.
You know,
Um.
he's going to be there. He's going to be up front. It's not Denny Hamlin's style to sit in the back, even though he could. He's
I mean,
going to be up there.
I have him top three. I had him three because the only reason I put Ryan Blaney ahead of him is because Ryan Blaney finished ahead of him. You know, last Talladega.
Mm-hmm.
But I agree for the same reasons. You know Denny Hamlin's not going to ride the back. You know Denny Hamlin's going to be up front, and you know Denny Hamlin could win this race.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants to make a
Well,
statement because he's been up there with Harvick all year. Where has he been in the playoffs? We've been talking about all year him, and he's nowhere.
he was up there last week.
Exactly. So now he wants to make sure he makes a statement by getting a win, and this could be. Sorry, I'm pointing again. This could be the track he does it in.
Yep. Vancouver weather. Oh, it's not snowing up in Vancouver yet? Yeah, I thought it was getting. Oh, I guess it's not that late in the season yet.
I don't know. I don't know what snow is. Sorry.
Yeah,
Never seen it.
still
Looks
feels
cute on TV.
it still feels like summer down here, but that's 10 months out of the year. It feels like summer. But yeah. So is that your winner pick,
Which one?
Denny Hamlin? So you sounded like is your winner pick.
I don't know. I'm still kind of. I had a winner pick written down, but as we've been talking, I don't know. I just don't know if I could go with it. I can't decide. And
You just roll the dice. Whose number you got?
well, should I tell you my original winner pick? Or go ahead. What are your winner pick?
Right. While you're thinking it over, I'll just tell you my winner pick. It's going to be Brad Keselowski. He's going to get that win number 6, and he's going to tie Dale Jr. and Jeff Gordon for second all time here at Talladega. And then they'll start having a talk of who is the king of Talladega. Can Keselowski be the king of Talladega? Definitely among active drivers.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you can't argue that.
I mean, I think the next one closest is Logano with 3.
You know what? I'm going to go with my last races pick, Ryan Blaney. I know I picked somebody else, but
Man,
I'm going to pick a Penske boy. I think one of the Penske boys are going to be up there, and it just doesn't matter. It's just a matter of who, and I'm picking Blaney.
Yeah, that's it. I knew it was going to be a Penske, and right now Keselowski, he's getting in there. He wants to win his title. He's looking to win it, and he's just going to keep on winning and doing good. He's just going to go. He's aggressive. He's going after that championship.
Yeah, I still think I'll be playing.
And the road is through Dega because with the road Roval next week.
Yep, I'm already picking Chase for that one. Hope you know. So
I said it first.
I
said it a couple weeks ago.
You are so nuh-uh. We'll see.
Hey, maybe we'll surprise you.
Who knows?
But yeah, Keselowski is going to be my pick. I mean, I know it's a roll of the dice. Halfway through the race, it could be racing, and then all of a sudden somebody could turn, and then bam, he's in the wall.
Almirola. I don't think that's a bad pick at all.
No, Almirola.
I mean, he's good here.
Yeah, and that would be a great way to ensure himself in the round of 8.
Exactly.
And get him some more playoff points.
Another guy that needs to make a statement.
Right.
He's been the top 5 guy all year, and all of a sudden he's in the playoffs, and nobody's talking about him.
And he is in Haas equipment, so it's not like he's in bad shit.
Nope, not at all.
All right, so do we miss anybody else? What's the rest of the playoffs? I mean, we got Austin Dillon. I mean, he's going to be in a similar situation. He's going to be up front looking for the win.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I just don't have a lot of confidence in him getting it done.
I think Bowyer's going to be out.
Oh, Boyer ain't going to be. Boyer's already out. He just doesn't know it yet.
He's out of the race, out of the ride. I don't know if Larson's coming to it though. From what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's not sounding like.
I mean, it'd be so
like
cool.
He wants to stay in a Chevy and probably be in a Hendrick car.
Hey, at least get the kid racing.
Yeah, I just want to. Right, he needs to be back in there. I mean, it ain't the same. The
I
guy's too
know
good to not be here.
exactly. You go through all these stats and you're looking for who's going to win. His name is always there.
Always.
Always. I
You
mean,
know.
top of the list.
I,
It's crazy.
I'm sure we'll be hearing about that pretty soon though, because I'm surprised we're this deep into the season and
Well,
so
he hasn't
still.
even from what I've read, he hasn't even applied for
No, he has applied for reinstatement.
from I just read an article today that said he hadn't yet because he
I think
hasn't
he might
locked in a ride.
said he hasn't been approved. I think it was. I don't know.
I read it differently.
We'll have to go back and check. I'm not sure. Or if one of you, if somebody knows, you can let us know. We haven't talked about Alex Bowman yet. He's right now he's in the round of 8. He's 9 points to the good over Kyle Busch, and he's honestly has been looking a lot faster lately. I'm just not sure about him at Talladega though.
hmm What do you think of the 2021 schedule?
Oh, the new schedule. Oh yeah, we're gonna get to that. I mean, there's some things that are very interesting. I mean, the first and foremost is Bristol Dirt Race.
I like that. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but I like that.
I mean, I like the idea of going to a dirt track, but is there not a half mile dirt track that so we don't have to take away a normal Bristol? Because normal Bristol is one of the best races of the year, and we're
I
going to lose
agree.
one
I
for
agree,
an experiment.
but let them try it. I think this is what I like about the new schedule. I like that they're changing around the tracks a bit. I think that they should do it every year. Maybe it would make NASCAR, a little bit new and fresh. Because when you're going through the same schedule every single year, it's like, oh, okay, here's this race again. No, we know that that race is coming.
Yeah,
You know,
like
when you change
like Chicago and Kentucky.
exactly, but I'm not saying take the dates away, but change them around a little bit. That way, maybe a race like a Rockingham could have stayed around. They could have had, the race would have
Yeah.
been more prestigious, and we wouldn't have
Chicago,
lost it.
and you know what? Chicago is one of those tracks that I blame for losing those races because Chicago and Kansas and Kentucky, those were the tracks that replaced North Wilkesboro and Rockingham. So
Right.
you know what? It doesn't hurt my feelings when those tracks are no longer on the schedule because they look like pretty much every other half mile track. Yeah, I know there's differences in banking and shapes, and sometimes it's a little bit different, but when you're watching it, they all look the same.
Yeah,
And when
exactly.
you keep having races look the same week after week after week, it's not good. I mean, it's not that I have a problem with dirt, Bristol Dirt Experiment. I'm hopeful that it could be very good. It's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, these guys on dirt, that in itself just sounds awesome.
Exactly. I mean, I like dirt tracks. I mean, maybe I'm just a
Right. I mean, but also to be fair, we know why they did it. We know the reason that they're doing it is because Bristol has the freaking 130,000 plus seats,
exactly,
and they want to fill that thing up again because
exactly.
it's
That'd be
gonna
the way to do it. I
and
mean,
this will definitely fill those grandstands. So there's no
exactly.
other dirt track around that can sell 130,000 seats.
But I have
Let's
a
face it.
question for you. What happens to maybe what happens to the pavement? Are they digging up the pavement, or does the dirt go over the pavement, or they're not
They're
changing?
probably just gonna pile up the dirt over the track and make it. I mean, they have to at some point because can you really have 26, 27, however many degrees of banking on a dirt track?
And
I would imagine you have to, level that out a little bit and pad it with some dirt.
right. So what happens?
Because the dirt goes on top of the pavement.
Okay,
Because they're
because
not
I
going to
just want to
tear.
know if
Yeah, they're not tearing
the
up the concrete. They're
right.
not
I
tearing
want to
up the
know
track.
if it's not a good race, which I don't think it'll be a bad race, but if it's not a good race, if if we lose the Bristol that we know altogether, that would be my only fear. But
Yeah,
you know,
but I don't think it'll damage the track because they'll still be back in the playoffs in the first round, just like it was this year at normal Bristol.
right? They're also changing to the Indianapolis road course, right?
They're definitely adding some road courses. The Brickyard 400 is no more. That kind of makes me sad because I know the racing has potential to be good because we saw it in the Xfinity race, and having the NASCAR IndyCar there to get together, that's always cool. I'm
Right.
just not sure they should take away the Brickyard 400. I just don't think it's going to have the same prestige, or so to speak.
It's hard to say. I don't think kids these days are old enough to remember why it's the Brickyard 400, much less keep it there. And they want to get the younger generation watching. And the younger generation likes indie style.
Yeah, but they're
So
gonna.
I can see them doing a road
Yeah,
course.
and they're gonna promote the hell out of it. There's still gonna be the Brickyard. They'll still call it the Brickyard or whatever they want to call it at the Brickyard. They'll still have the trophy. They'll still kiss the bricks and do all that
Exactly. So
stuff.
you're not losing all that.
But
You're still getting all that. So
I just think the traditional race is the traditional race. I think going to the road course, it's a different race. It's at the same track, but it doesn't feel like the same race. If they were going to do this, add a second race, so that way you could have it on the road course, and then you could still have the Brickyard 400.
it is what it is. It is what it is.
That's just one fan's opinion.
Yeah, it is what it is.
But I do love the amount of road courses being added. I mean, you got
Yes.
Circuit of the America added, and Road America added, and the Busch Clash is going to be on the Daytona road course.
Exactly. I think it just changes up NASCAR a little
Right.
bit.
I'm glad to see more road courses. Don't get me wrong about
But I also don't want them to lose what NASCAR is at the same time. That's why I want, for the schedule, saying every year just change it up a little bit.
You mean more short tracks like in 2022 when Auto Club Speedway goes from being a ho-hum 2 mile track to a half mile Martinsville Bristol kind of hybrid with the long straightaways and then high banks.
I think, maybe I'm crazy, but I like the fact that they're doing that because you know what? I'm sorry, you're right. California is a snoozer track. I'm sorry. I don't think there's a.
Yeah, you fall asleep.
Honestly, I don't think until this year when I've had to write down everything going on at every track, I've ever stayed awake through an entire California race.
Talladega is hard. I mean, California is definitely hard to watch.
So I don't think it could hurt to give it some new life, change it up a bit, and bring it back as something totally cool.
Right, and we need more short tracks.
Yeah,
I mean, we only have 3 short tracks on the circuit. Why is that?
Exactly.
Well, now we're going to have 4. I mean, it's an improvement. Maybe if it can get 2 races a year, which I think it should, right off the bat.
Exactly. Bam. It's enough of these cookie cutters. That's what I think.
Mm-hmm.
Give them a break. Just change it up to something short.
Yeah. Also Darlington now has 2 races a year, which is good. It got 3 races this year because of COVID, but it's cool to see it have 2 permanent dates on the schedule.
That's what he said. So.
And then also Atlanta has a second date. I mean, Atlanta.
Eldora, I'd love to go to Eldora.
Ooh, that would be a good.
That would be an awesome race to go to.
That would be a good one. But Atlanta with 2 dates now. I mean, I don't know. It's not. I mean, I guess of the mile and a half, it's probably one of the better ones.
He said, didn't New Hampshire replace North Wilkesboro?
It was one of them. That was about the time that it got its second date. But it was mainly the 1.5 mile tracks that were new, because they were both. Loudon was on the schedule when North Wilkesboro was on the schedule, and the Rockingham.
He says it's gonna be weird though how they're gonna do the clash on the road course with 20 drivers.
Well, yeah, but it'll be cool though, because I remember a long time ago the first race used to be at, what was it, Riverside, which was a road course before that used to happen before Daytona.
That must have been before me.
Yeah, that was back in the 60s and 70s.
Exactly.
I believe Riverside was the name of it. But yeah.
Meet the bottomless pit of NASCAR knowledge. I mean, some of the stuff he pipes out with, I would have never thought of or heard of.
But yeah, I think it'll be, and then the fact that it's just a class, it's just for fun. There's no points. They're just going to go out there and wing it and perform.
They've been doing it all year.
Yeah.
Why couldn't they go wing it?
Hell yeah.
I know. The only person probably wouldn't like that would be Kyle Busch, because he don't like winging it. He likes setting up his stuff the way he likes his stuff.
That's true. It's hard to argue with that, because this year when there is no practice and qualifying or anything like that, Kyle Busch is struggling to get that win.
He said we need to watch us race at next week at Riverside. Watch them race.
Oh, probably on their video games.
Send me a link. I'll check it out.
Yeah, we'll check it out for sure. Let's see what was the other changes to the schedule were there. I know they moved Homestead to the second race.
That couldn't be bad.
Right.
I think that's nice. Keep Florida in one shot.
Yeah. Hopefully we can go to one of those races.
Yeah. I think I'd rather go to Daytona than Homestead. I don't
Yeah.
know, but I've been to Daytona more. I don't know.
They're both good tracks.
Yeah, they're both good tracks.
We've been there a couple times.
Yeah. I want to see some new races.
We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. We keep saying that.
One day.
I think that was about all the schedule changes.
Oh, you should
So,
also throw in on Monday that you're going to be on that Survivor stuff if you're a
oh
Survivor
yes,
fan.
my if you are a fan of Survivor or know Survivor, heard of Survivor, or just want to watch me play Survivor, I'm going to be on a virtual version of Survivor that was done by Russell Hantz. I'll be a member of the Specialist Tribe to start.
Do you know
And
how jelly I am? I
yeah,
mean, he is on chatty level with freaking Russell Hands, man.
who me? Just a couple times.
Seriously,
But
on chatty level.
still, it was really cool. It was a lot of fun, and it was just as strategic and cutthroat as the real thing. So give it a chance. Check it out. Check us out. It starts tomorrow. I'll put a link to the channel in the description, so that way you can come and check us out.
Sounds good.
You know.
Also, you're doing the other one, the Survivor Specialist, too. Right? The one that were you watching the Lion King
Oh
or
yes,
something?
yeah. I'll be on the Survivor Specialist show also tomorrow night. I believe that's going to be on 9 o'clock with Phil and Alexa. So that's also. I hope to have a lot of fun doing that
we'll
too.
try to put all the links in the
Yeah,
chat down there.
yeah. I'll get those links in there for you.
Oh, the sun's coming out. Yay.
Yep. And
The overcast going away.
yeah, see a little
Yay.
bit of rain blows over, and then all of a sudden the sun peeks out a little bit later.
Welcome to the Four Seasons of Florida
It's
in 20 minutes.
it's fun. All right, well, I think I'm ready to start moving inside and get ready to watch this race. What do you
Heck
think?
yeah. You watching the race? We'll be
All right,
there.
and plus there's a football game I gotta watch too. I mean, the Dolphins are playing. Shoot, they're starting right now, and we're.
Then we get going.
All right, so that's all for today.
I'll be
Until
around tonight on Twitter. Check me out at
Alright.
Tunnel to Chris. That's CHRIS. No K's around here. Only little C.
Yep, be on Twitter at 2 o'clock.
Exactly.
All right, have a good day.
Bye. Bye. I couldn't see the chat there. I was hoping I put it there, but it never moved.